Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the Altcoin Show, coming at you daily, 6 days a week due to popular demand. And certainly we have the stock show on Sunday. We already had my daily crypto show a few hours early, so check that out, my thoughts on the market and on Bitcoin. Today we're covering altcoins. We're going to talk about my coins that I have identified over the last few months. I even did a video called buying these coins, dumping these coins, and this changes everything. Check out some of those videos. They're a few months ago if you want some context to this video. But we're going to jump into the news. But before we do that, I want to welcome you and thank you for tuning in wherever you are tuning in from around the world. And if you're regulars, you know what I'm going to say, smash that like button. This helps get this content out to more people, help support the channel. There are links below in the description. Cheat sheet is there. Links to get started on the Discord. And certainly if you haven't checked those out, please check those out. I do appreciate all the comments that people take the time to leave. Thank you very much for typing those and submitting those and taking the time to do that. That means a lot to me. And of course, I get back to the questions that get left in the comment section as soon as I am able to. Okay, so let's jump into the news. And first of all, we're going to talk about one of the home runs that we have talked about and covered on this channel for many months. All right, here we go. We have Bittensor. Bittensor had a market cap of 157 billion, which is less than Ethereum, even though it's a better blockchain and it's AI. One TAO would be worth $21.3 thousand, an upside of 39,000. I've been sharing about TAO when it was down in the dumps at $160, and even encouraging that I was buying it in the 200s. And certainly that hit about $620 on an awesome breakout. We're in a bit of a pullback right now, but we'll check out the charts in a moment. Why do we use that 157 billion valuation? Because Chat GPT maker OpenAI raises 6.6 billion at that kind of valuation. And they're saying that they're actually saying that TAO is worth as much or more, being an AI project itself. Let's see if the market decides that and pushes it to 100 billion market cap. Can TAO reach the top 10 in market cap? Can it reach 100 billion? Cardano almost made it to 100 billion in the last cycle. This would be phenomenal. And so that's why one of the reasons I'm a big believer in TAO. Great tokenomics and great utility and a great community there. How to turn $368 into $2 million in just 3 days. Certainly I gave the Hippo trade in the Discord a couple of days ago at 0.006. It went to 0.012, 100% gain. Boom, took the profits, cut and run. That's 100% gain in just 24 hours. This guy made a lot more, but I think there was some funny business and some insider trading going on there. I suspect there are rumors that the meme coin that became the #1 meme on Sui overnight, even surpassing Blub, is associated with Wealth Group, a cabal known for exploiting crypto communities. I'll certainly stay in the loop on that, but Hippo has been a trade, not a long-term hodl. I'm a little bit wary about this token. Let's see what plays out and what kind of other news we can find out about this. Speaking of the Sui chain, it's Flip, Die, and Leo. Where's the Grim Reaper when you need him? I'm missing my Grim Reaper post. I need that Grim Reaper post, but it's moved up and has flipped over the top of Leo, which I don't even know what Leo is. There are too many tokens on the market. There are not enough hours in the day to keep up with all of them, but it's flipped Leo then, and it's up to 18th. The top 10 is in its sights, and it's coming for it, and I do believe that this will be a top 10 token, as I believe TAO will be a top 10 token as well. And of course, more on Sui. We have USDC about to be launched. You can see here that USDC is only hours away from launching on the Sui mainnet. Maybe that's already happened. What does that mean? It means that you can send USDC on the Sui blockchain. I do apologize for the video, and this is my second go at getting this video out here. I've had all kinds of problems with the internet and the speeds and glitching and crashing or whatever, so I'm going to keep persisting for you guys here. So I'm at it. I did the whole last video and it didn't work, so here we are again. So I do apologize for any little quality issues, glitching, whatever happens today. I'm doing my best to get this to you all today. Okay, Sui versus Sol. Sui 800 milliseconds, Sol 10.59 seconds. This is a 100-meter race. Sui has obliterated Solana, okay? And so certainly I do still believe in Solana and still do love Solana. It's still a top 5 token. I think Tau may have flipped my Solana in biggest holding. I'd have to check on that, but it's pretty close. But I have been very upfront that I did buy Solana at $12, so I've slowly been taking profits and scaling out there of my Solana position as we go up in the bull run. I do feel that Solana can still get to that $600 mark and do a solid 4 to 5x from here. And so, of course, we've got Sui TV that is coming to you. Is entering the TV business. Sui and the TV business just announced a partnership focused on interactive entertainment. We've got Inspector Gadget will be the first show on the Sui blockchain, and you read about it more. Thank you to the Cool Times. I'd like some cool times here in Florida. And then talking about the next one that I've really been a big fan of, but Banana Gun really has been absolutely crushing it since the exploit. They closed the month with 505 million in bot volume, 3 million in fees. And look at what they've done. They've taken 1.2 million and given back in Ethereum and Solana because they're bot traders on Ethereum. So you can trade snipe bots on the Ethereum chain and on the Solana chain, and I believe on the base chain as well, and maybe on the Ton chain. They've given back 1.2 million to banana holders and referrers. Okay, absolutely crushing it. Last time I checked, Banana Gun was sitting around 45, maybe just dipped into 44. It's held up pretty well in this dip. So certainly we'll look at Banana Gun in the charts in a moment there, okay? And then we have Ethereum, speaking of Marty Party, just calling out the Ethereum crew here. This is savage. We should call him Savage Marty, not Marty Party. Gary Gensler is shilling Ethereum. That's all you need to know. You are Wall Street's exit liquidity. Nobody uses pages. We use 5G mobile phones. Wall Street realized in October 2023 they bought into a pager. They will bleed it out shilling along the way. You have two choices, Solana or Sui. And so it's hard to disagree because the Ethereum Foundation keep minting tokens and keep dumping them on the market. Vitalik's even been dumping his Ethereum on his holders time, just kind of crazy behavior. And this is the dangers that you get when you invest in a token that has no fixed supply and the holders can just keep adding to it. Okay, and then keep dumping on their holders, suppressing the price. And I think one holder has had enough. This guy has held from the very beginning until now. I mean, imagine getting in at the ICO before the tokens even launched and being able to buy them. What did he buy them for? 150,000 ETH at $46,000. Somebody do the math for me. What he bought each ETH for? He didn't sell it at 4,000 or 3.5. What has he sold it for? He sold it at literally what we think might be the bottom for the smart money. He's dumped another 19,000 Ethereum tokens in the past 2 days. He's had enough. He's had enough of the ETH Foundation minting tokens, devaluing his supply and dumping on the holders. And he's kind of just put the middle finger to them and said, I am selling. And then I posted this in the Discord yesterday. Some gold in the Discord. 2 days ago, I gave the Hippo trade. You would have made 100% on that trade. Cashed it out yesterday. Links below for the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there are links below in the description there. It's also in the cheat sheet. And I shared this just yesterday. There was somebody posting this video of a YouTube. It even said on a paid promotion. This guy's being paid to promote XRP. No. And look, and I said, I'm not buying XRP. I can't. I can't buy a coin where Ripple are dumping 1 billion tokens on their poor holders every single month for the next 4 years. The supply is out of control. Make it make sense. And look what happened after. This is right after I said, I'm not buying this token. It absolutely capitulated and crashed 67 cents. And I think it's even lower possibly now. If you're an XRP holder and you've been a watcher of this channel, I have warned about this token since I started this channel back in late May. I've shared about it intermittently over that time, warned people about the dangers of holding a token that has such a massive supply and that has huge unlocks. People are worried about the Ondo unlock coming in January. XRP are doing this every single month to their holders for the next 4 years. So make it make sense there. And this is why I did a video, two videos like a couple months ago. One was I'm dumping these tokens, I'm buying these ones. XRP was one of those tokens that I dumped, and I put that money into Tau and Sui, and look at the difference there that has made. Also did another video called This Changes Everything. Go and check out those videos from a couple of months ago, and you'll get some context into what I am saying today. Okay, all right, we're going to jump into the charts and have a look at some of our. So this one here, obviously, this was a trade that we had. Are we stop down and profit up here because you should have moved your stop loss up? We didn't re-enter here. There was no successful retest. And so there's no swing trade there, but we're in the hodl buy zone. I'm looking at this candle here. We do not want to see this candle here at 1622 get lost there. That would be extremely bearish for Arweave there, but certainly hodl accumulation. I'm not adding any more Arweave to my bags because I've already added at these levels before, and so my budget allocation is done for Arweave at this time, but certainly in my hodl zone on my cheat sheet, and just check all that out on my cheat sheet. Ones that I added to recently is Banana Gun. Certainly I increased my allocation here, and certainly this coin has dump. What dump? What did it come down to? Oh no, it went from 47 down to, and it allowed us to get back in the swing trade here. And so if you got back in the swing trade, we had a successful retest. You could have rode this up. You would have wanted to have moved your stop loss up. Check the trade. Just keep moving it up. As it moves up, just keep moving it up. And then if you get if it drops down, you get stopped out and profit, and then you can get back in the trade. So hopefully you got stopped out and profit up here, and then we can look to get back in the trade around 42. So this is both here. I would still be buying for hodl, and I did a little bit more to the bags here, and then it also for swing trade. So it's good to go for me for both of those. Blub has just been extraordinary, and I got this wick because I had buy orders in. I got this wick. Look at this juicy wick, and I didn't even know because I was out and about. And I went into the Discord and said, I didn't even know that I got this wick. It hit my buy orders, and then off we pumped. And again, you want to put your stop loss up to protect the trade there, out in profit, and then you can look at getting, for me, to get back in the trade here at around, I got around that 11 area there, and we're back at 14. So I don't have a problem here looking at trying to get back in around this 11 level. So I would look at adding here around 11 for blub, but this is for swing trade. Now, if you don't have any blub at all, sure, 50 million market cap if it goes to $1 billion. But again, I would always, look, I don't buy pumps. This is a pump, okay? I sell pumps and I buy dips. I swing trade pumps. I'm swing trading this pump, but if you don't have blub and you want to add more blub, it's just dollar cost average. And if you have blub already and you don't feel you have enough, just nibble. Just nibble. Look, this really goes, you don't want to be an upside down trader, okay? Learn the habits of buying the fear, buying the extreme fear, and then selling the pumps, not buying the pumps. The only time I buy a pump is if I don't have any of a coin and I take a small position, a just-in-case position, just in case this coin keeps going. But it's a small position, a very small position, and then I would have more buy orders down where there is fear, extreme fear down here. Just in case it doesn't come down here, at least I've got a position. That's the only time I am buying these pumps, okay? That's it. Because then if it dumps, I'm not in big loss. I just put a small percentage in here on this pump, and if we drop down and we get down to 9 or 6 or down to these lower levels here, I've got the majority of my budget to buy any big dip, any big red candles. We don't have any big red candles right here. This is a huge uptrend up here. So I just want to exercise some caution there. And this goes for any coins that you're looking to in the market. Get in the habit of buying the extreme fear, buying the red candles and selling the green candles. That's the importance of taking profit. By the way, this dip had is just very important. If you watched my earlier video today, you understand what I'm talking about. Bonk here. Trade, yeah, we got another entry here at 20. And so if you're back in this trade, again, just move your stop loss up here. Certainly 23 is where, be careful moving your stop loss up. We could break and retest there, but look at these long wicks really pushing down. So just be careful about this. If you entered here and set a stop loss, I would put a stop loss there to make sure you don't lose this trade. We could see some more downside if Bitcoin continues to lose that 60K level, the 200 EMA. Just keep an eye on that. As far as for accumulation, it's still in my hodl buy zone at around 20 there, 21. So it could be okay to add some more here. Of course, historically, anything around the 200 EMA has generally been a good opportunity there for Bonk. But certainly it was an entry for swing. And I did add these levels on the Discord, and I have been covering it every single day here on the YouTube. So you should have those levels, and certainly for HODL, that's in there as well. Now for Dogecoin, we're back down to, we've lost that 50-day moving average. So right now it's not a swing, but if it breaks back above that level, then certainly on a successful retest of that, and then you would want to look at taking profit up around probably around over 11.5 cents there for Doge. But certainly for me, HODL, it's a no-go. I'm not buying HODL here at all. I'm not adding any more HODL for Doge at all. It's purely a swing trade coin. So TP would be up around 11.7. But if we do break above here and retest the support and you do enter the trade, just make sure you move your stop loss up to protect the profit and to protect the trade. Ethereum here, I mean, this is really getting ridiculous. We're down now at the bear market support line. This is how badly this coin has performed, at the bear market support line. And look at ETH dominance here. This is ETH dominance. This is the market cap of Ethereum down from 22% all the way down. People are just exiting this coin. It has been on a downtrend. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. I mean, make it make sense. Somebody on the monthly chart, you could have just been in Bitcoin. Okay, you could have just been in Bitcoin. From December 2021, you would have made more money if you'd been in Bitcoin. So, from a financial investing perspective, it's compared to Bitcoin, it's not even close to have been as good an investment there. You want to be in the fastest moving car, and Ethereum right now is certainly not the fastest moving car. If swing trade, sure, you can make money on a swing trade. Where's the now? Look. Could you enter here? I mean, this is a bear market support band. So, okay, if you're going to swing trade it, here's an entry here, pretty much right at where we are at now. The successful retest here of the 2320 level, you could ride this up to 2500, but certainly move your stop loss up if you look. But certainly entry here, exit here, or at least move your stop loss or you can take the entry here at 25, successful retest, or you can take an entry here at 2800, successful retest, and then you are going to be in some profit there. Just make sure see here, trade here, trade. What you would have done is you would have moved your stop losses up with this, and then you would have been stopped out in profit. We didn't get a successful retest, so now we're down under. There is no trade there right now on H&T. None for HODL and none for swing. If we come down here, there's an entry here at about $5.85, or there is an entry here if we break back above the 50-day moving average at $7.34. Let's look at this on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, we're underneath resistance there on the 4-hour chart. So right now there's not a trade there for me for HNT. Certainly, then we've got Injective. We've been following Injective a little bit more. And again, there's a trade here right now on a successful retest. We don't have the successful retest just yet. But if we get that successful retest, around $19.50 to enter the trade and then take profit there at $22.83. Of course, by take profit, I mean move your stop loss up, okay? And then watch this area. If it rejects and moves down, then you can get taken out in profit. Breaks and retest, then you just keep moving your stop loss up. And then this also can be an entry for Injective. You can break above this and retest of this, and then you're off to the races with Injective there. Casper, been taking a beating there. This is only a hodl. And just full disclosure, I'm not adding any more Casper. I already did a 10x in Casper. I got in at a few cents and rode it all the way up to 17 cents or whatever. So I'm not adding any more to my Casper bag. I'm holding what I have and certainly not adding anything more to it. But if you want to add more and you have more budget to put towards your Casper, it's definitely in a hodl area. It's not, in my opinion, in a swing trade position. That would be a break of 15.2, 200 EMA on the daily, a break and retest. But then you've got resistance here at 16.3 or 16.4. So if you do take the trade, break, retest, make sure you move your stop loss up to protect your profit. Or, of course, if you get in here, you can take a break and a retest of this 50-day moving average there as well. Render took a little bit of a hit. And so certainly we came down the 50-day moving average. Would we take in the trade here? Absolutely not. There's no buy here. Why? Because there's no successful retest of this. And now we're under. So where would be the next level to buy? Somewhere down here around about the I would say the $5 to $4.80 to $5, even as low as $4.60 to $5 level. Here as well, I will add some more here to render hodl position. I am still accumulating render on the hodl. I have already made 10x on render, but I'm just coming back in to buy back that render lower because remember I sold it, a bunch of it at $13 that I got to $13. So now I'm buying some of that back. I'm literally getting a 65% discount on being add to my render bags. For a swing trade, we want a break and retest of $5.30 or a break and retest of the $6.35 there, the 200 EMA on the daily. And again, if you do get the break and retest and start to go up, move your stop loss up so you can protect your profit. When you get up to here, obviously your stop loss should be right up here. So if it breaks down, you get stopped out in profit. But if it breaks up and retests, then you can stay in the trade and keep taking profit on the way up. Sometimes I like to take profit rather than use a stop loss out and take profit. The reason why is sometimes you can just get this wick down and then you stopped out of the position, then it keeps going up. Where if I actually take profit off the table there at here, but stay in the trade, I'm not going to get stopped out. And then if it breaks and retests, then I'm still in the trade. So there are just different ways of doing it. Profit is profit. Nobody ever lost money taking profit. Say didn't quite come down to that 39, but pretty close. Maybe you snagged some. Maybe it was close enough you snagged some. If you did, again, the idea is that you want to move your stop loss up. I don't like this long upper wicking here. So hopefully you're able to grab this trade, take the profit, and there is a re-entry though at 39. Just be careful. This long wicking we may not see a successful retest here. And my concern is we come all the way back to 32 or 33, which would be a better entry on a successful retest there for Say. And then we're moving into Solana. Solana, oh my goodness. So we did not get a successful retest there. There is no swing trade there at all. The next entry is going to be down here at the Tribal Trades trend line at about 132. This would be an entry for a swing to a successful retest of this trend line here. As you can see, it is held as quite firm support. We have a Lux Algo order block here as well, the trend line. And so certainly we do not want to lose this wick here sitting at about 128. So you probably put your stop loss just under that at about 128 or 127 there. Otherwise, we'd be creating a lower low there. So that's a good setup. If that works, we get successful retest in the trade, stop loss, a pretty clear indication. I do like that setup for a swing trade. Again, if we bounce off here, you want to move your stop loss or take profit there at around the 140 level. Obviously, we get a break and retest of that level. Then you could also jump in the trade there or continue on in the trade back up to that 160 level there. I did take a bunch of profits at that 160 level for Solana. Then getting into Sui, there is just a lot of these long wicks. This is pretty parabolic here. Certainly, it is due a coolback here. We crushed it. It didn't quite as an entry here at, this, around this $1.70 level here for a swing trade. If we come back and we retest this $1.70 level and it holds and we have successful retest, there could be another swing trade back up to that $2 level. However, a breakdown of this trend line here could see us coming back to these lower levels of 155. I'm certainly interested around this 140-ish level here, or we could come down to 130. There's different levels here, but I'm not going to go too deep into that because I've covered Sui extensively over the last couple of days. Firstly, for me, we want to see if we lose this 170 line here. You can see this has been strong support. I mean, we could even come down to about 160. That's an area of interest for me to being able to add to my swing position there. Certainly, but there are better entries further down, and we could come and do that. Let's look at, and then we're going to talk about Tau. And Tau has certainly come down and retested. I finally got my 495 buy order hit. We do have, it is showing a little bit of a Bart Simpson. And so I'm not going to lie here that it does look more likely to retrace, possibly down as far as these low 400s, 430. We got 404 down here and 390. So we could see it come back to these levels. We do have the 200 EMA on the 4 hour at 430. On the daily chart, we're a long way away from those EMAs. We've got the 200 EMA. The 50-day is moving over the top of that. It's bullish, but this is a lagging indicator. Now we're starting to pull back. Certainly there is some support here on the EMA support bands there. Again, area of confluence there at around 400. So just be careful with this. I'm just nibbling. I mean, I sold up the top here at around 600. So I'm really just buying back on my swing. This is part of my accumulation method. If you've seen my life-changing games videos, just how I accumulate more Tau in this bull run. Certainly I bought back. I mean, this is great. I mean, I sold it for $6 and I'm buying it back for $4.95. And then if it drops lower, I'll certainly keep buying back all of that Tau that I sold up on. I mean, look at these upper wicks here. So this here was rolling over. And I did say this over many, many days ago, felt that Tau was certainly this bit bearish here for Tau. So certainly as we come down this level here at around 475, we could see a little bit of support there. But certainly there is a lot of space there. This is really stretched out there. So certainly keep an eye on the Tau charts, and certainly we could see some nice. Look, it would be a gift if it comes down to like this level here at 360. Ideally, I'd love to see it come all the way back to 360. Will it? I'm not sure. There's this 390 level here, 390 to 400 level that should have some support there. Certainly around these level here at about 395. But let's just see how it comes back. I'm not going to think about that until we lose this level that we currently have. This 495 to 500 level is my first stop for first area of support. That's my loving the Tau breakout there. Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up because we've had so many glitches here. You don't even understand how many times I've had to pause this video, redo it, and now I'm going to have to edit this, and so it could be pretty choppy. So I apologize in advance if these edits are all over the place and the video quality has just been not there. I don't know what's going on, but I've done my best to get this to you today. I hope you can appreciate that, and I hope I have enough internet access here to be able to edit this and get this uploaded here today. But I'm doing my best for you out there today, and until the next episode, happy trading.